Well, if you're looking to beat the heat and find something fun to do, how about maybe heading to the movie theater? Whether you're looking for a classic mature thriller or a wild horror western, film critic Tony Toscano has your reviews.
Good morning. Streaming on all video-on-demand platforms is the adult thriller Girls to Buy.
Don't touch your nose each time you've got bad cards. Otherwise you give yourself away.
You're talking to a man who makes a living out of keeping secrets.
Remind me not to trust you with my secrets. I raise.
Andre Reyes.
How much, sir?
25,000.
All in. And you're 25 against one night with my friend.
Why not with you?
Because she's a cover girl, and I'm not.
In this Polish import, a young woman becomes a high-paid escort as a way of getting out of her small town. She becomes enamored with the money and the glitter of that life, but soon realizes she has lost herself along the way. I chatted with the film's star, Paulina Galaska.
First, she's a victim, then she developed her history to become the psychopath, kind of psychopath who's using people to her purpose. First, I'm victim of Dorota, then I'm becoming Dorota. I mean, the old brothel madam character.
Girls to Buy is a slow-to-boil and melodramatic cautionary tale about becoming the thing you hate most and the journey of returning back to the life you want. Again, Girls to Buy is streaming on all video-on-demand platforms and gets a C. It's not rated. In limited release in theaters is the horror western Blackwood.
You like gold? We know where enough of it is to make you a rich man.
There are many legends about the Blackwood. So as you travel forth from here, please take caution. Let's hope those stories I've heard aren't all true.
Held captive by an outlaw gang, a Native American woman escapes into the uncharted Blackwood forest and awakens an ancient, ravenous creature. The film is directed by Chris Canfield.
I think the film it's a lot of fun, really, to watch because I love horror movies and I love westerns, and you've, as I said in the beginning, you've managed to combine the two without being silly.
Absolutely, it's exactly, and it's more than just a creature feature, a monster in the woods. Like the characters themselves, the depth of the characters, even the depth of the main creature, the Wendigo. There's a lot to it, and I think that was really important to tell a story with, instead of just running through the woods. People die and scream, and then there's one character left at the end. It needed to be deeper than that.
Blackwood is a well-written example of cross-genre filmmaking. Combining the styles of American westerns and horror films, the movie weaves a watchable tale. Again, Blackwood is in limited release in theaters this week and will be released on VOD next week. It gets a B and is rated R. In selected theaters is the horror thriller She Will.
I'm having dark thoughts, sir.
It's normal. Everyone has them.
I mean, really dark thoughts.
You need to rest.
The film explores the story of a woman who, after a double mastectomy, goes into a healing retreat and discovers the process of such surgery opens up questions about her very existence. I chatted with the film star, Alice Krieg.
But I actually spoke to a friend who has a school friend who has gone through a process very similar to this, and she graphically described to me what had happened and what it had been like. But she left me with something that became emblematic of Veronica's journey.
She Will is a deep and macabre modern horror film that immerses the viewer in a psychological nightmare. Purposely paced and dark, the film weaves its tale without jump scares, yet ends up one of the most frightening films seen in a while. Again, She Will is playing in selected theaters and gets an A. It's not rated. For ABC4, I'm film critic Tony Toscano.
Thank you, Tony. And to see the rest of Tony's reviews, make sure to check out his website at